Welcome back, everyone. This is Frank Whiskey Charlie Zero Oscar. This is an FT-857D. And one thing you can do with this radio is you can use FTP on this. But I think the best interface that you can get for this radio is the DigiRig Mobile. Yes, there are others. There are other things out there that have been around for a long time, but I've had maybe 2 other interfaces, and they're nothing compared to this. This is super easy, very compatible with this radio. You have to get the right DigiRig for your radio, and the people that work at DigiRig, very friendly, very nice, very knowledgeable, and they'll tell you what you need. Cables can be included, and in this case they are. The one thing about the DigiRig, the old one, not the new one, because I think they're more color-coded now, is that it's best to label it, especially if you're in the field and you need to quickly, you're in a contest and you really need to label things. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how to connect this DigiRig to the radio and do a very, very quick kind of like setting the menus on this. I won't show you the software because that's a whole nother process, and that can be a pain in the behind. But this will give you a primer, gives you a sense, gives you some steps to give you much more confidence in doing digital on an FT-857D. Now on the back of the FT-857D, it has a key to tell you what plugs are what, which is wonderful. I guess I wasn't reading this, and I put my own, label, like this is VHF. There's 2 other buttons or 3 other buttons here. AC, K, and SP, right? AC for ACC, then keying, and then speaker, and then HF is here, and then I guess this is, it says right here speaker and cat. Okay, or data, should have been data and cat, shouldn't it? But either way, whatever it is that you like to label it the way you want to. Okay, so let's see if we can connect this. So here's the DigiRig, and it has audio and serial. So I can never remember audio and serial. I'm guessing audio, that's why I put audio in here instead of saying data, maybe. I don't know. But when I figured it out, I labeled these. Okay. One of them is serial. So let's look. This one says serial. Serial goes here. And serial has this plug orientation here. Okay. They're all pins. 2 pins in the top, 3 in the middle, 3 in the bottom. And then the other connection, which is audio, which goes here. I know, it's silly putting labels on there, but in this case, it's really necessary. There's a tab here in the bottom, and then 2 in the top, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the bottom. Okay. All right. So, yes, you can work sort of backwards. Audio and serial, right? We're going to find out which one's which, because one of them doesn't say cat or data. Would be nice if they would be consistent. These cables I got from DigiRig. Yes, you can make your own cables. Nothing wrong with that. But it's going to be much harder to do. Okay. So, we'll look at this very quickly. Where you can see very quickly that this one, which is the audio, and this one's the cat, the audio has a pin that has a pin in the middle. This is the one that's 222. This one's 233. The 222, which has something in the middle, some plastic thing in the bottom, kind of like in the middle bottom right there. I know it's really hard to see, right? That one's the audio. Let me see. And if you look at the audio, this one's the audio, right? Audio. That's the one that has that one has the pin in the middle. This one's a 222. So, okay. I mean, you can decipher it eventually. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, this is not going to be easy to do on the screen, but let's see. This one's the audio one. So, one thing you need to be careful, which is this one. This one right here. You need to align it. Oh no, sorry. Wrong one. Audio. This one. Oops. It's this one. So hard to see, isn't it? Let's see. Not enough light on there, unfortunately. There we go. Okay. Fortunately, this is able to stand like this. Okay, but the lighting condition, you can see this one is 222, and then the plastic. And here it is, 222, and the plastic. That little plastic piece to align it. So you have to, if this type of technology is more than 20 years old, so you need to gingerly slide it in there. It has to click. You can sort of hear that. It kind of clicks a little bit. It has a notch right there, and you don't force it. You force it, you're going to bend one of the pins, and then you're going to say, well, I can always move the pin back. Yeah, you can. And then what happens is sometimes it just falls off and it breaks, and then you start getting upset. And then this one, the way I do the next one is that there's 3 pins on the bottom, and there's a notch. There's 3 pins. There's 3 pins in the bottom and a notch. This one has 3 pins right here. Oh, you see those 3 pins? But it doesn't have a notch here. But okay, so that goes like this, I guess. You'll figure it out. You just have to match it. Okay? You can wiggle it. Oh, let's look at this again. Trying to see how to put it on there. Okay. 3 in the bottom, 3 right here like this. Oh look, there's that notch again. Ah, okay. Aha. Well, see, I didn't know that. So the notch, let's open this. That notch Goes in the bottom. Okay. Ah, which is, I guess, that notch in the bottom, right? Well, I guess, or something like it. Okay, that makes sense. And it just slides in nicely. Okay. You have to do it nice and calmly. Do not force it. And actually, that notch is on the top of the radio. Okay. Okay. So that's different. See? All right. Now we know something. This was the audio and the cat. Okay, let's focus here. Okay. So this one is the cat. The cat doesn't have a notch. And so here's the notch. See that? And then you slide it in there. Hopefully. All right. Yep. I'm just looking again. Oh, it has, whoa, it has 1, 2, 3 notches. So you gotta be careful, don't you? It's this top notch. It has 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it's this one. All right. You have to feel it, and it slides in. This one, same thing. Has a notch here, a notch on the other side, and then a notch on the top. That's the notch on the top. It would be nice if it was marked. You could probably put some marker there. But look, see? I didn't have to look, and it just slides in very nicely. Okay. And these wires are really nice and sturdy. They have some chokes, which is good. And these, again, if you make these and they don't slide in very nicely, redo it. Because I do remember I had other type of equipment for doing this, and I might have a video on it. And it was just so challenging to create, but it was a good experience. Then this is USB-C, and that you need a USB-C on this side, and on the other side, it would be nice if it's USB-C also, but you can use USB-A, I imagine. And then you connect that like that, okay? All right. So we're going to disconnect this, okay? And what we're going to do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug some things here so that I can have it on the bottom here. If I need the microphone. Okay. And we can connect it to the antenna, which will be okay. See, connect it to the antenna. Put the battery, we'll put it down here. We don't need to see that anymore. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can do this from scratch. Now you don't have to do this, and you shouldn't, but I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the radio. I'm going to turn it on, see if it turns on. Okay, it does turn on. And then I'm going to turn it off, pressing this button. So to reset the whole machine, you press the home and the power button together. It'll chime differently, and it'll give me the 40 meters. Now, when you do that, it will probably erase your memory. So if you're going to do this, you're going to be erasing a lot of settings. And I just did this so that, because a lot of people, when they have their FT-857D, they usually sometimes don't touch too many of the settings. But we will on this particular case. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to press and hold the function button, and then it's an menu number 1 is off. We want it on. Okay, so the extended menus can come out. I'm going to press and hold on the function button, and we're back here. I'm going to press and hold on the function button, and now we have our other menus that we need. So we're going to do number 19 first. Number 19. Okay, I like to put it at 38,400. I guess bits per second, bytes per second. I'm not sure what BPS, bytes or bits, maybe bytes. Okay, and that's it for that one. Number 20, needed a cat, right? This setting gets stuck sometimes when I use it in digital mode or when I use my turbo tuner. This is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, so I won't forget. And then number 36, and hopefully you can see that. I'm sure you can. 36, I gotta make sure it's 0, and it is, see? It says 0. Make sure it says 0, okay. Number 37. 37 is the digital gain. I keep it at 50. 38, I want to do a digital mode. I want a user U, because that's going to be upper sideband, I think, isn't it? The user at the upper sideband. 39 should be 0, digital shift. And 40, digital Vox. Some people think that you don't have to change that setting, but that's fine. Okay, and that's it. Now, there might be one more. Your power. Well, let's do your power. So it should not be at 100. Let's go down. You can do 15 watts. You can even go up to 20. This depends. I don't know. I do know if you put it at 100, you'll blast it, and then you might mess up the area that they're in, because they're very small slices of the frequency that you're looking at. So I would put it at 50. Some people think that that might be even too high. But I guess you can start at 10. And then that's good right there. Then press the function button. Okay. The digital gain, number 3750, you might have to change that. And also this here, the squelch, you might have to change that, right? Possibly. I'll put it all the way to the right. And there's audio. I don't think audio makes a difference, but you can always turn that down or pump it up a little bit, okay? And then when you connect this to the software, it will start doing things in here automatically. It will change the frequency. And I also think if you press the function button and you go to the MFA settings, this split might be turned on automatically. Okay. And what that is that it will be listening here on this frequency, but then it'll transmit in a different one. And I think the software does that automatically. That's what I have over here. And also, when it's in digital mode, it will say DIG. Something like DIG will display somewhere. It took a long time. This video is taking a long time because, you know, just explaining little things might help somebody in terms of understanding how to like put things together. All right, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and I hope you have a great day. This is Frank Whiskey Charlie Zero Oscar. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.